Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Ipnya Ridge questline. Now this questline does require you to have done the previous Mysthrane Gorge Questline, so that's where I'm going to start this video. I'm going to go through that questline, and then we're going to move on to the current questline. I'm going to have this all timestamped, so if you just want to skip to the quest you want to look at, you can do. So yeah, let's get right into it, starting with the Mysthrane Gorge, and we'll go all the way to the Queen's Altar. Okay, so to start off the Mysthrane Gorge section of the questline, you want to come to Aegis Island, come to the Crimson Watch camp. We're going to take the port up top, then over by the Sanctuary entrance you'll find the start of the questline. So you'll talk to Archeage, who will give you the quest to Mysthrane. And then for this quest, you want to actually go ahead and head on over to Mysthrane Gorge. Now, if you don't have the port there already, you can go over to the Illusion Cave in West Haram and then walk over there. It's not too far of a walk, but if you've already got the port, it'll make your life a lot easier. Once you arrive at Mysthrane Gorge, you want to head on up the path to where the green mark is on your minimap, and you should get a quest completion, and then it'll have you turn around and go back down to the camp. But again, if you're just coming here normally through the Illusion Cave, you'll end up picking that up along the way anyway. Once we're back, you'll find Prion over here, who we go ahead and talk to, and we get the quest back to Skull. This requires us to just go around and go touch some of the symbols that are on the floor just up ahead. So you just gonna want to maneuver in and out the mobs. Try to avoid them if you can, because these are a little tougher than the ones in the new zone. You'll go pick up that symbol, and then this one here as well. And that one too. And then once you're done with that, you just head back to the camp again, and once again try and avoid the mobs. Then turn it into Prion. Then you'll get Ipnysh Sealstones, which requires you to go all the way over to the gate. So again, just avoid the mobs, head down the path, and then you want to come right up to this gate here. And you can get fairly close to it. And you want to come just right up to the gate, stand about here, and then pop the stone. Once that's done, head back to camp, talk to Prion again. And there you go, and then you get War Remnants. And for this one, we just want to head on over to one of the old Risipodas over this way. So you'll see this rundown Risipoda that's sort of crashed over to the side. There's a few mobs around it, so gotta be a little careful. Just come around the back of it and then press F on that. And job's done. And then again, we just want to head back to camp and talk to Prion again. There we go, and then we get searching constructions, or constructs, which has us go even further to go examine more Risipodas that are scattered about. Luckily, these quests don't actually have you killing any of the mobs in the area, so you don't have too much trouble if you're a lower gear score, and it means the later quests are accessible to lower gear scores as well, because this area isn't level scaled like the new zone is. And honestly, the best way to get around in this zone, especially as a low gear score, is just to glide over everything that you can. It'll just make your life a little easier. There you go, walk up to the construct, check that, and then you want to come on down here. And you'll have another crashed Risipoda over here. I think you have to press F on this one. Oh no, you just walk up to this one. I think this next one's the last one we have to go to. So it's just further down this way. Again, just got to avoid the mobs. You only really need to worry about the mobs if you have like a lower level mount. Maybe they may attack or aggro from a further away. And then you'll actually find a Risipoda that actually functions. And then you can turn in the quest to head down here. And then after we've turned that one in, we have to go all the way north, so got a bit of a journey to go on, just past the Aurora Seal. And then once you get to here, you'll find an actual working reciprocator, which you'll see in a moment. But first we want to go ahead and talk to this guy here. Then once you've done that, press F on the reciprocator. And then you get a fun little cutscene. Alright, and after that cutscene's over, you want to talk to the dwarf again, turn that one in, and then you get the quest, a reunion. And for this one, you have to go all the way back to the camp again, so I'm just going to open a world gate and go back over there, because I can't be bothered walking over the zone again. But, you know, it's up to you. And then you want to go ahead and turn that one in. And then you get the last quest, Joining Forces, which once you've turned in, you can then start the new quest line, which starts with the quest Journey West. Alright, and now on to the new quest line. So for this, you want to talk to Prion. You'll pick up a quest called Journey West. You want to go ahead and talk to him. And then we want to go all the way northwest of the Aurora Seal to the path to the new zone, Ipnya Ridge. So we've got to go a little far, but for that what we can do is we can just take one of the world gates. So we're going to want to head west past the Aurora Seal, up this path and into the new zone, Ipnya Ridge, and we'll find our quest over here. Now what you can do alternatively is, if you have the port, you can just go to the Warden's Memorial up there and then run on down. But for this, we're just gonna take our mount and head on over. Alright, and here we are now. So we want to go ahead, turn that one in. And then you pick up the quest Strange Ruins, which has you investigate the strange ruins around. So we just want to come over here, press F on this, and press F on this. And then we can just go turn that back in. And then we get Raven's Magic, or Raven's Magic, which is just pressing F on this thing here. And then we want to turn that in as well. These quests are nice and easy, so even as a low level player you can do these. I believe there's just a requirement of hitting level 55. It may be 50, but I think you can do these at 55, much like the Mysthrane Gorge ones, so they are nice if you want to get some extra levels in, or you need some extra XP when you're on a new character. But yeah, then we get the quest A Perfect Lookout, so we're gonna want to head all the way over here. And there we go, there he is right here. Now you could just go around, but I decided we'd just climb up with the glider. And then we get the quest Teleporter Repairs, which just requires us to go around collecting some of these arcane rocks, which you can find scattered about. If you actually check your map, it shows you exactly where they are. It gives you a rough idea of where most of them are. But once you come down to the path down here, there's a ton of them, so that's nice and easy to do. So yeah, you might want to just jump back down, pick these up, and then you can go ahead and glide back up or go around. Yeah, let's go ahead and turn that one in. And then we get the quest to go to the Ethereal Haven, which, if you've been to your capital city, you should have gotten a port to there, so it should be nice and easy to get to. And then this opens up the Haven teleporters, which you can then use to get back up to the Ethereal Haven, so we just want to press F on that. And up we go. And this takes us up here. And then we pick up surveying the Ipnya Ridge. And all this has us do is go around to each of the corners and just survey the area. So we're just going to run around in a big circle and pick all these up. You just want to come up, press F on it, you'll get a nice little cutscene. That looks really good, especially if you have your settings down really low. And then you just want to continue around. There we go, there's another one. Looking at the beautiful landscape. Oof, my PC is... It is a bit of a potato, but hey, you know what? It is what it is. Let's keep on going around. Another one down, and you can, of course, just press escape to skip through these as well. If you can't be bothered looking at it, which... Well, I mean, I've got no reason to look, let's be honest. Alright, there we go, quest complete. So now we need to go... find them again, so we need to go all the way back around. So we're just going to go ahead and cut through the bridge over here, and we'll go meet them in the middle. Alright, and then we're just going to turn that one in. And then we have searching for allies. And for this one, we just want to use the teleport rock. So just right click on that. And then we'll arrive back down here. Now, instead of going all the way over there, you can just port over there if you've already picked up the teleport, which you can get up top. There's a teleporter up top that gives you access to all of the different camps in the new zone, so you want to use those. You probably have used those before the story quest anyway, so this will give you nice and quick access to these areas. Alright, and then you want to go ahead and come on around this way. Nope. And here he is again over here. So let's go ahead and turn this one in too. And then we have to go and search the Warden Memorial. So we just want to head up further up the hill. And go ahead and smack F on this. And then we want to go ahead and just head back. Go ahead and hand that in, and then we've got I'm here. Which is to go ahead and talk to a couple of the wardens. So they're just both over here on the right side. So again, we can just run through here, avoid the mobs. The zone shouldn't be too bad because you do have the power of the Ipnya, which is like a armor scaling sort of buff. It helps you out in this zone if your gear's not as good. So again, it makes this quest line, I mean, it's very easy regardless because you don't really have to kill anyone so far, but yeah, it'll definitely help for lower level players. And then we've got the first warden up here. We'll just go ahead and spam through F1, and then the other one just down over here. Good old Timbo. Alright, Timbo, here you go. Spam F1 you as well, and then we've got to go all the way back to Archeage. And now he's over at the Warden Memorial, so we just want to go ahead and talk to him. Got Timbo here, very nice. Turn that one in. Pick up our next quest, which is splitting the party. Which requires us to collect one sharp rock. There's a few of these around, but this one's nice and close. We're just going to pick this one up. It's the first one I saw, so it is what it is. And then we're going to turn this one in. And then we have this quest which requires us to go a lot further away. We're going to go all the way down there. Now, I suppose I am going to run down there because I don't want to waste any hereafter stones. But you could just jump off the Ethereal Haven if you really wanted to. Alright, and here we are on Dawn Feather Hill with our good buddy Adios. Let's go talk to him again. And then he wants us to collect sturdy vines. As you can tell, these quests so far don't require a lot of effort. So you just want to walk up to the trees, you see these big vines, you want to press F on these. There's 2. And then we want to go ahead and grab a 3rd. And I can see one hanging from over there. And you can manage to do this without getting too close to the mobs, so again, nice and easy. Come back over to Adios and hand that one in. And now we need to capture one, so this is where we've actually got to attack something. Cool, okay, this should be nice and easy for me. I don't know how this will do for lower level gear scores. I've not tried the new zone with the level scaling thing that you've got going, but it'll be interesting. So I'm looking for these guys. This is what we're looking for. And they deal a lot of damage to plate and some additional to leather, so it's going to hurt me a little bit. They take a great amount of damage from piercing, but slashing isn't too bad, so I can actually deal some damage. So we just want to go ahead, get self below half, and where's my item? We need to be right on top of it. Cast, and we're all good. So that was nice and easy for me. It might differ if you're a lower gear score, but you can always do that partner group because it's pretty simple. We'll go ahead, turn that one in. Then we get friend or foe. So here we do actually have to kill stuff. So we need to kill members of the Abyssal Legion. We don't really want to fight the ones that have friends, so we'll start with the assassins over here, which I think I deal additional damage to. Yeah, you just want to, if you've got stuns, just use whatever you can. And you do need to be aware of the buffs that they have, so if you see that one, if you're in leather, you probably shouldn't attack it. If you see that one, then cloth you gotta be careful of. And if you see that one, then you gotta be careful if you're in plate. And then you also have their like defense as well, so they take a lot of damage from slashing, and they're also, so if you're in leather and you have a slashing weapon, if you see these 2 buffs, they're really good to take out. This guy isn't gonna take, yeah, he's not gonna take a lot of damage from me, and he's gonna do a lot of damage to me, so I want to ignore him. So warriors aren't good for me. Assassins are the ones I want to kill because I'm in leather and using a slashing weapon. So that's how you kind of want to determine what you're attacking in here. And job's done. There we go. So then we just want to go ahead and turn this into Adios. And then we get the 2-legged snow lion. And for this one, we have to go all the way down to Crag Tier Scars, which again, if you've picked up the port from the center like you should have done, you should have all these locations so you can go ahead and just port on down. It's just a lot easier than having to walk around the whole zone. And then we want to go ahead and turn this one in as well. We get searching the Warden. The zone is in conflict now as well, but that's fine. Yeah, and then we get searching the Warden, and for this one we want to come on over here. And then we'll just press F on you. Press F on you. And we need to press F on Nami over here as well. And then we need to go back over to him. And easy peasy. Then we have Unknown Fate, which requires us to go all the way over and use the Haven teleporter. So, you know, we could teleport up to the Ethereal Haven and just jump off there, but I'm just going to run over there. Alright, and now we're back. We just pop that again, head back up to the Haven, and we talk to Adios again. And then we need to look for Timbo. Well, Timbo's the only one we're really looking for here. Let's be honest, okay? Oh, we got blood. So you want to come on over here to the bloodstains. And you can press F on either of those. It doesn't really matter. And then you just head back to Adios. Alright, and then we talk to Adios once more. Alright, and now what you want to do is you actually want to come on down here. And on the world gate down here, you want to go ahead and go to Titan's Moor. And now that we're at the beach, you want to just follow this along all the way to a cave that you're going to find on the far side. And then once you arrive, you'll find all the bloodstains again. I don't know how we followed it all the way down to this cave, but, you know, this is where we ended up. So we talk to Adios again, and into the cave we go. Very spooky. So you will have a bunch of mobs just hanging out in here, but you just go ahead and walk around them all. It's not really too big a deal. And then we find everyone hanging out down here. And our boy Timbo's all good, so everything's fine. We talk to Adios again. We get the quest securing the cave, which just requires us to go investigate. So all we gotta do is come through here, go all the way around to this part of the cave. We want to come all the way around to this part of the cave, and we just have these people hanging out in cages. We'll just press F, come on inside. Oops, you don't want to press F there, you want to press J. And then you get the quest, Watchman Rescue. And to get the prison key, we have to go and actually kill stuff, so let's head on back out. And we're looking for Abyssal Legion to kill, so any of these guys here will do. Again, the best ones for us are the assassins, but we're just going to kill them all anyway. So there's 2 prison keys. There seem to be a 100% drop rate. Hold on, let's find out. There we go. Okay, there's all 3 prison keys, and they do seem to be a 100% drop rate, so it's all good. Then we want to come ahead and go back around here. And then we want to go ahead and press F on each of these 3 to release them. There's 2, and there's 3. Job's done. You probably should just save the middle guy for last, because then you can just go ahead and turn the quest back in. And then you get the Akasch altar, which we can assume is the cube, and I'm assuming we just walk up to it and press F. This thing here, and we just go ahead and press F on it. Honestly, we probably don't even need to fight these guys. They're not going to mind. Do you mind if we break this? Is that cool with you guys? Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna press F on that. Job's done. He doesn't mind. He's doing his summoning thing. He's all good. And then we want to go ahead and head back to the guy in the prison. Turn that one in. And then we get the cave secret, which requires us to go back to everyone that was hanging out down here in the bottom part of the cave. And then we are tracking the Warborn, which just requires us to follow the Luminous Trail, or, you know, just go to that part of the map, either or. And then you'll reach this room here, which is where you can see this luminous powder, which leads all the way over here, where we just come ahead and press F. And then you're out, job's done. And somehow we end up all the way over here. I guess this is supposed to be the secret exit. Alright. And then we want to go ahead and talk to Adios again. And we get Clash of Warriors. And a fun little cutscene. I'm not sure if there's supposed to be voice acting here. Wait, who? Hold on, who was the other guy? There was one guy that just looked completely... Was that Timbo? Was Timbo in like a different outfit in that cutscene? Because there was one guy that just looked completely out of place. Okay, that was very strange. Anyway, let's go ahead and turn that one in, and then we get onward. Which requires us to talk to Damien. There he is, this guy. He's like a big main character, right? Do like his cloak. We do have to just spam F for all these because I can't press J. And then we want to talk to Adios again. Spam F. And then we need to talk to Damien again. And then we get de-extraction. Very good pun. Which requires us to break 10 serpent eggs, which is inside the vault. Now, this is also one of the dailies, so you've probably done this once before. But all you're going to do is run around and press F on a bunch of eggs. I wonder if you can actually do this quest alongside your daily, because I've not done mine today. Probably best not trying. I worry something would break. Yeah, and then we want to go ahead and talk to Damien again and turn that in. Job's done. Then we'll talk to you, clearing the scars, which requires us to go all the way down to Crag tier scars. Surprise, surprise. So, again, we should have these ports already. You want to head on down over there, and then you can find them all hanging out over here. So you just want to talk to her again. And then we want to kill Zealot Fighters, which are just behind this thing apparently, so... These are all very strong against leather, which is always fun. And they don't really take any damage from me. So if you were playing what I'm playing, which is a great sword and in leather armor, at lower gear scores, I imagine this isn't as fun. But they shouldn't be too big of a deal for me to kill. I've apparently pulled multiple at once as well, which is fine. And that's 10. And then once we're done with that, we just want to head back up the hill again. And then we're going to go ahead and hand that one in. Job's done. And we talk to Damien. Pick up where's Reven. Which seems to be just over where we killed a bunch of guys, so... We just want to drop down here and move around. Come around this hill and then up through here. And into this ruins area. Then just press F on the glowy things. Ah, and here's the other one just here. And just on the right if you keep on going down. So you just want to come on through here and then take a right here. That's right here. Okay. Let's go back on over to Damien. I think if we actually head over this hill, we should be able to drop down on them. Alright, and then we talk to Damien again. Hand that one in. Then we get facing the wizard. And this requires us to travel to the haven, which, again, is easy enough to do because we should have the port. So once you arrive, you just want to come to the middle and walk up over to the big Eye of Sauron looking thing, I guess. And it has Damien again, and we just want to talk to him. And then we grab the quest Into the Abyss. So then we talk to Adios. And we have Family Reunion. And another fun cutscene. Feels really weird having no voice acting here. It actually says Raven there. What is this person's name? Is there an E in there, or is it just Raven? Alright, anyway, now that cutscene's over, you just want to go ahead and turn that one in. And then we talk to Damien again. And we get Raven's hideouts. Which requires us to go ahead and investigate the haven. So we just want to head all the way up to the top. And then once you get to the door, you just want to press F on the little glyphs on the floor. And then we've got to go all the way back to turn that in. So there we go, we want to talk to him again. Then talk to Damien again. And we get new clues. Which requires us to go all the way back up to the top and talk to Damien again. Oh boy. Right, and once we're inside, we find Damien again, talk to him. We get Time Research Lab, which I guess that's what this is, and then we just need to investigate stuff. So we want to come on over to the tomes over here. Just right click on these. That's the big ones you want to right click on. Or you can press F on them. That one there, it wouldn't let me press F on. And then we want to investigate the workshop walls. So that one there, and then, well, this one right here will work, I guess. You just want to right click there, and then this sealed tome right here as well. And job's done. We just go talk to Damien again, turn that one in. And we get Dark Visions. And another fun cutscene. The people who are really into Archeage lore, I can feel them screaming at me, but it's fine. Alright, let's go talk to Damien again, turn that one in. And then we get the Void Breaker, which just requires us to walk up to this. And then we come back down. Talk to Damien again. Turn that one in. Talk to Adios. And then we get the quest, the Queen's Altar, which is the big one. Alright, so let's head over to the Queen's Altar. And we'll go do this final quest. Alright, and here we are at the entrance to the Queen's Altar. So this is much like Amphelon's dungeon thing over in the garden. You get a lot of attempts. But I assume it's, you know, it's not going to be that difficult. It'll definitely be a lot easier than doing Amphelon. Alright, and once we're inside, we have the priestess just watching us. And then we need to go head in and apparently talk to Timbo. Good old Timbo. I'm pretty sure we have to talk to Damien, because that's what the quest says. Okay, no, I guess we're talking to the good old Timbo, and he's gonna cast the spell on us. Like, this gives us a buff. And then after that, he'll respawn with Damien. So, the rest of the group, pretty much. So here we go, let's see how this goes. I have no idea actually how we do this. So we press F. We got our Ipnysh Protection, which makes this a little easier. Again, below, I suppose. It should allow you to get through it, and then we want to head up to the altar, and there they all are just hanging out, and we get some very cinematic text. Now your sad little friend, hey, only a little sad, okay? I feel like there probably should be some epic music going on right now, but I also have the music turned down in Archeage, I'm pretty sure, so it is what it is. Right, so now we need to protect them from waves. So currently I can't move. Okay. They have no recover. We just need to protect them from the waves, which... How hard can it be? Just keep... No, he's dead. He's very dead. Rip. Okay. That's attempt number 1. Let's head back out. So if you fail, you can just head back out, reset, and head back in. So just reset and head back in. But yeah, it might be wise to take in a couple of potions. You could buff up for this as well. I might actually do that. Just to make life a little easier. Let's get a close-up of what's going on over here, because I got no idea who these guys are. Oh, you can tell he's a bad guy because he's got a big scar along his face. Oh, he disappeared. There we go. Got those bad guy eyebrows as well on the hair. Alright, off he goes. Alright, here they come. This first wave's nice and easy. The group doesn't even help you for the first wave, apparently. I think you actually have to walk up to them before they'll help, which is interesting. Now you can pop food in between rounds as well, and they do just seem to sit there. I'm also just going to turn the background music off again because it's not very good. I don't really care that much. So if you want, you can let the group go in and tank some of the damage for you, and then immediately take aggro off. That's the second wave down. And again, we're going to pay attention to the minimap to see where the next are going to spawn. So they're going to spawn right here. Just going to Frost Under Earth down. That's the third wave down. The fourth wave is going to come over here. Can't remember if this is what it was like the first time. Right, in they go. And they're all dead. Now with the fifth wave, I'm actually going to try killing the ones down here first and then heading up, because they seem to just not move. If you leave them to it, never mind. Tell a lie. They're going for it. They're going for them. The ones on the right are taking the time though. I need you to come up over here, boys. I need you to stop that. As I heal, I wonder if you could heal Damien. Oh, this was a mistake. This was a big mistake. Uh-oh. Okay, you definitely want to kill the ones up top first. Oh, they can handle that, right? Yeah, okay. Leave them to it. And then up here we want to, again, try and deal with these as fast as we can. So drop all your AoE on them before they can even get through. I'm going to come over to this side. Hit them with everything. Then go to the middle. Stop them getting any further up. Hold them at the ramp. And if you can, pop a potion. I think those potions are actually going to be a bit of a must. Unless you're a healer, of course. Because you are going to take a ton of damage. Okay, and again, we want to start up top. And hold them at the ramp again. Okay. So yeah, it's all about just hitting them with all the AoE you can. super curious what this is like as a lower gear score. Because even I'm taking quite a beating in here. I don't actually have food for in between rounds. But here we go, here's the final round. I don't really want to go down there, I'll be honest. If only I had food. Oh, I do have some mana stuff, so I can drink that at least, even though I popped a mana potion. No sandwiches though. But yeah, these last guys just seem to chill here, so it is what it is. So just spend as much time as you need to up here. I'm actually just going to pop a potion. I'm sure I'll be fine. Oh, and then the second you step down the ramp, that's when they go on in. So I'm going to focus the ads, and we'll go for the big guy after that. And hopefully that should be the right play. Oh yeah, he does send a lot more ads at you. We'll just try and stun lock them. And it looks like you can just pull these two and then wait, and I guess he dropped aggro because I stealthed. Interesting. Alright. And now we can go on in. And there are circles, so we don't want to touch the circles. Yeah, he did reset, so if you stealth, he resets and won't attack you for a little bit. Cool, that's actually kind of helpful. So we can clear everything and wait for him to reset. And upon resetting, we just hit him with everything. And all his friends have disappeared. Are they... Oh, I guess I'm done here? I guess I could just talk to Damien? Interesting. I don't know what just happened. That's weird. I'm just gonna stealth, ignore these guys then? And go turn this in. I feel like I broke it. Unless we're gonna get his help to fight the commander. Hey Damien, what's up? Escaping the trap. Okay. Move to the Queen's chamber. So I guess you don't actually need to fight the commander. Alright, so we just take the portal. And out we go, I guess. And we're over here, which, if you've played a Warborn or have picked up the... Isn't this where you originally picked up, like, your ancestrals? The, like, swords along the side? I'm sure you could get... Can you still get into here from Ben Castle? Is it Ben Castle you got in through? I don't know. Anyway, let's turn this into Damien. And then they stole his mother. Very sad moments. Oh, the time has come. There he is again. Who is that guy in the costume? I can't pay attention to what's going on in these cutscenes because that one guy's there. It's Timbo, right? I'm pretty sure Timbo's the one in like a different costume. Okay, let's talk to Damien again. Alright, and then we just want to come over here and use the World Gate. That'll take us back to Cragtier Scars. Alright, and once we've arrived, we can come on over and turn that one in. Then we want to talk to Adios again. And we take a moment to reminisce. And there we go, that's that. That is the end of the quest line. And at the end of it, you manage to get the Asteria, which is a mount. It's not really for me, but can see why some people might like it. Let's go ahead and have a little look at its abilities. So we get the run, which is your basic ability to go a little faster. We get glide, so you can actually glide on this mount, much like the griffins. So you do have that. Let me go crash into a wall so I can get rid of that. And then we have the resilience, which removes, it removes all CC pretty much, and then gives you immunity to them for a second, which is pretty good actually. And then you get shooting star, which calls down shooting stars that decrease move speed of affected targets by 3% and increases our move speed by 24% based on the number of affected targets. Interesting. Then you have a mana vortex, which is made of pure mana, which pushes affected enemies back, so you're held in place for that one. And it's a very slow moving vortex, but it does push people back, so that's a thing. And the other one's a shooting star, which I guess you hit an enemy with it, you'll, you know, get a bit of a speed boost. And the other one again, it's just the CC break. So that's pretty neat. And then we also have the costume that we got, which is right here. So this is pretty much a free costume. It's actually a very nice looking one as well. I do like how it looks. This is the original version, so the alternate removes the helmet. I think this is pretty cool looking. I look kind of bulky in it. But yeah, that is that. That is the end of the quest line. So hold on, let me get on. Let me get on the actual mount at least. So yeah, this is what you get from it. I don't know if we got a title. I don't know if a title was part of that. But yeah, it seems like it's fairly easy to do for even lower gear scores. I will have to test that out. I'll probably do that before I throw out this video. Maybe show off some gameplay of some lower equipment point players doing it. So yeah, anyway, that is it for this video. So thank you for watching. And if you're not joined the Discord already, make sure you do. Make sure to subscribe, like, comment, all the usual YouTube stuff. Join our Discord and feel free to check me out on Twitch as well if you have any further questions. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.